Hello, good evening, great minds. This is hello, hello. Good evening. This is Badge 2017-08-18 Group 31 Circle 3. We are waiting on them to start their presentation tonight. I know network is an issue, so we have to be patient for them to join us and start with their presentation. He is the heart of MMM. It's very important as he exposes students with various scenarios or events that could come up so that they start to understand the mix of ideology stroke reality and when man proposes and God disposes alternative things that comes up that start changing how things are done. So Elvis and Da, how are you tonight? I'm so happy you're here with me. I'm feeling on top of the world. So how are you tonight?
Jesus.
I can't hear you.
My mentor,
Hello?
good evening, sir. The mentor, good evening, sir.
Hello, I can't hear. Okay, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, thank God. How was your day, sir?
It has been fine. We thank God also. Okay, are you the one presenting for your circle? Because we have to do it as fast as we can before network will tear us apart.
I am no, I'm not the one presenting. I just came around because they said every member of the circle has to be present.
So you've
So
not been
that's why I
following
came
them.
in.
You've not been following them.
Of course, I've been following up. I've been following up. Just that I'm not the one presenting. So what is there is that every member of the circle has to, they even in our WhatsApp group now, they just sent it now. The nation just sent it now that mentor is on us, that we should come online. That was why I came online.
Okay, I think you
So
have
I'm
a
not the
good.
one presenting.
So, yeah, you have a good network. Please present your business game for your circle.
Okay. Hello? My mentor.
Hello, I can hear you loud and clear. I even have you on the video now. The whole world is watching you. So
Okay. Let me
I see
let
your
me try
picture
and
and your wife.
thank you very much, sir. Let me try and look for it now. Now I'm not supposed to present, but because of the way it is
I
now.
said the instruction I gave in the link about the business is that every member of the circle as a team should be prepared to present. It is not about the presenter. If the presenter does not show up, you two that showed up, I will not mark your task. So the most important thing is for someone to present, for someone
I
to
just
for yourself, and you have not been doing the right thing in your task.
I
I
have to show up. I would have to show up.
I noticed your
Hello?
Facebook. You still don't want to do the things you're supposed to do in your Facebook,
I have
and
done it, my mentor. Is the only
not
thing I haven't done is my video.
your
I
Facebook.
have done it. In my Facebook, I have done, even if,
Have I marked your Facebook?
hello, hello, hello.
Have I marked your Facebook?
I just saw the Facebook now that cancelled. I put my Facebook, even the female account, and I uploaded a
What was the criteria
personal Facebook.
for your what was the criteria for Facebook account? What was the criteria?
Including it. You now sent me another mail that I should put
Wait,
an
what was,
MMM promotional picture
and you have not done
or
that.
a video. I have done that. I was
See,
surprised that you didn't
listen,
mark it. I have done that.
listen, listen.
Yes,
If you want
yes.
us to argue, I will not argue with you. I will allow you. But come rain, come shine, I will ask, and you stay here. Others will graduate
No, my mentor.
students.
I will.
I
Hello.
don't argue with students. Listen, I don't argue with students because there's no need to. There's nothing to argue about. I will only tell you the truth.
Yes, my mentor. But
Okay.
immediately now, what I will do is that. Hello. Can you
Speed,
hear?
you're on speed lane. Slow down. You're on speed lane. Go and do the right thing that you should do, or you will keep holding yourself.
It's
Like being sincere. Like
yes.
there's another person that I have told. I have been commenting on that person's tax. You're answering a woman's name, and you're a guy. You tell me that it is normal. You understand?
Person.
That why I like myself is that I will tell you the truth and give you options to correct it instead of to report you to admin. I like everybody that
Yes.
graduate and move on. That is life for
Yes. Yes.
everyone. No need
You
to hold so. Allow the person, explain to the person where the person is not getting it right. Let the person graduate and move on. Grow our community. Very
yeah,
simple.
you have been a very great mentor. My friend is also, I've also been speaking with him and I told him how far you've been helping us. You have been a very great mentor, and from listening to all your videos every day, all the evening meetings every day, I keep telling my friend, I said, this our mentor is the best that I have seen. I have gone through guidance school once, and I did not, the mentor even till now. That's why you see that my old one is still what I'm trying to use again. So you have really been a great mentor, and you've been wonderful. I keep telling him. I listen to the
There's one I even told, okay, let's find your business game, present for your circle. Now that the network is still okay, all right, so that
okay,
today will not,
okay,
all right.
okay,
So I'm waiting.
okay, okay. The task one is that we've received all the
You don't even need to read the questions. Just go straight to your action plan. Bam, bam, bam.
yeah,
Summarize. Yes.
okay, okay. Introduction. Okay, Thailand. We are using Thailand for an example. Hello, hello, hello. My mentor.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Thailand is an Asian country whose religions affiliation in and the country has a population of about 62 million people. The targeted country, as we know, is Thailand, and we are using Bangkok with a population of 62 million. Population of 8 million in Bangkok, around an area of 51 5,013 square meter with their currency, by language, by they speak English, their ethnic, religion, and all that. Our aim and objective is to introduce MMM to the people of Thailand through Bangkok, the capital city, to teach them about the ideology of MMM, to teach them the rules and the mechanism of MMM, for to also give them a brief explanation of MMM story, founder, and the risk involved. Our available resources are a team of 10 members. We have $50,000. We have internet, which we'll be using to spread MMM message faster and creating Facebook pages and posting them. The knowledge delivered through the Guider School. These are the available resources. The fourth one is the knowledge we just discovered from we got from here, which you are putting us through now. And we want to say thank you very much, our mentor, because you've been wonderful. Now, we still have the ability to create YouTube, things we learned through this Guider School now. You can see that we now have the ability to create YouTube, which we can use to bring mass media to a large number of people in the Thailand. And we've also prepared the SWOT analysis, and we know a lot about the SWOT analysis, and we are using them for analysis. And we also have this offline MMM presentation that we've also learned, and we've also learned this to promote offline events when it comes to MMM. Now, how to get people to the seminar? How do we get people to attend the seminar? First, we create a YouTube channel and make convincing videos for people to watch. Again, we will transit advert this. Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Transit advert this entire use of transit buses. We also use transit buses and taxis. We also trickers, flyers, campers, and all that, and to do rally around the city of Bangkok. Again, we also use MMM promo, which will pass some relative explanation to other people. Now, the method of approach, how do we approach this thing? How do we do it? The method of approach. We will start working from Bangkok City. We will do the following things to advertise our MMM in Thailand. First, internet adverts, SMS broadcast. We'll do an SMS broadcast like Pocket SMS and all that with the available money we have. We need an office to operate from. We need to create awareness locally because we believe it's going to start to create awareness locally. We choose date and venue on the Facebook link, which we are going to create, which by the grace of God you have taught us to do. We also set up internet link and other things. The seminar course for 7 days. For the entire 7 days we are going to work. The seminar course item will set up we cost about $8,000. Miscellaneous cost of about $7,000. Logistics and materials about $1,500. So will be 21,000. We have a balance of $2,500. We will achieve in 1 week in Thailand. This is what we achieved within 1 week in Thailand. We'll book hotel reservations for 10 members, process their visa, and get flight ticket on social medias like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and all that from Thailand, especially from the major cities, starting from Bangkok. We also introduce MMM to people in Thailand, explaining the details, especially in the benefits to get interest. With public address system, that's the PA system, we recruit indigenes and event centers. We will really need the indigenes. It is when you see your people that you will know that yes, of the truth, this thing is real. We will also make offline presentations with facts and figures Of course, we've learned that from our day 2 and day 3. Also in day 1, we got some figures, and from the offline presentation, which we've learned from here, that will help us a lot. So we also do online publication for awareness. And by the grace of God, we've also learned that. Now, our task 2, my mentor. Hello.
Go
My
ahead.
mentor.
Tax 2.
Yes.
Go ahead, tax 2.
Okay. Should I read through, or I should just go direct?
Go direct to your action plan.
Okay. Now, our objective, plan of action, knowing that we are using Thailand, 10 members, our objective, the plan of action, the resource needed, how to pay other participants at least 30% growth rate in terms of participants payment, which we have said when we started initially. Now, to calculate how many new members and contributions needed in order to be able to make the required payment to other participants within the next 3 weeks. This will be our solution. Now we have our objective, the 4 objectives we have now. This will be our solution. Number 1, we are going to calculate members needed with their contribution. Calculate the new members needed with their contribution. Average donation, we are putting an average donation of $300. Number of registered participants, we said 500. Amount donated by the participants, which will give us $300 times 500 people, which will give us $150,000. $30% compound interest growth of donation, which will give us 30 by 100, which give us $45,000. Amount donated, by the time we put everything together, we will have about 195,000. Registration bonus of 500 participants in the first week of $20 each. 500 people will give us $10,000. Total amount will be 195 plus $10,000, which will now give us $205,000. Total amount. Okay, I just said that. Now, total amount to pay participants that deposit in 1 week. In 1 week, we'll be giving $205,000. And the cash deposit is $150,000. Total cash deposit balance from budget given in tax 1. You know, we still have some budgets from tax 1. We did not finish spending that, which was $28,500 plus what we had of plus 150. It will give us $178,500. Therefore, additional cash needed to balance first week, we have $205,000, and what we have at hand is $178,500, which will give us our balance. Additional cash we will need will now be $26,500. Now, to pay old participants, $205,000 will be needed. We will need new participants. $26,500 times $300 per participant, which will give us 98. Now we are looking at 89 new participants. Now, since each participant deposits an average of $300, therefore we will need 89 new participants. The resources needed to register new members. The resources we need now to register new members of that 90, to get those 98 new members we talked about. First, we train more people to become guiders. So organize additional seminars, We organize more seminars than we did before. Then we do more media adverts. In the rates of new participants in the first week of 750 people for subsequent week. The minimum number of new participants for the next 3 weeks will be 2,000 participants, which will now be times 3 of what we initially planned for the first week. Now, contribution of which is 2,150 new participants with an average of $300 will give us $645,000 expected over the 3 weeks. That amount, which is 2,115 for 2,115 new members, new participants, with average contribution of, we are looking at an average contribution, like I said before, of 300, which will now boil down to that 645,000 we're able to pay the participants who register the first week. So we'll now have $205,000 pay participant of the first week, because we now have $600 and we need $1,000, $26,500 to balance. Yes, $26,500 to balance, and now we have 645 if we, by the grace of God, we do our homework well. And that is that for tax 2. Can I go ahead for tax 3, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, no need to. Let me just go straight to the solution. Let me just go straight to the solution. For a month, we have, for one participant, we assume that half of the participants that are registered in the first 4 weeks will refer of 2 participants, or half of 2,650, the half will be 1,325, referring an average of 2 participants each will be 1,325, to registering an average of 2 persons each, which will now give us the same 2,650 participants extra. For the next 4 weeks, growth rates, the next 4 weeks, the initial growth rate will be new participants 2,650 plus 2,650. It will give us 5,000 participants. 5,200 participants should be registered at the end week. As that we have each participant each. Now, with the average contribution of $300, like I said, per new participant, this will give us, if we are adding the $300 per participant to 2,650 people that we are participants we're talking about, this will give us 530,000. The amount the participant will deposit for the next 4 weeks, add the 795,000, it was 1.320,200, which is $1,320,000. Then that is that for tax 3. Tax 4, my mentor.
Okay.
For tax 4, this will be our objective now. Up 5 mm registration loss during just to make up for that. Now, celebration was a week and registration dropped by 75%. Therefore, 75 times 100 times 75 divided by 100 times 500, this will give us 375. Now, the registration will drop from 500 to 125 participants. And the fourth objective is to meet up with the plan we will need to make up for the 375 participants the following month. 3 weeks in the month, we need to increase the number of participants by 375 more than what we have already. That's for the remaining 3 weeks. Now, for every week, we need a minimum of 375 participants more to plan 500. Have a lot to do there. Tax 5, my mentor.
Yeah.
Okay. Since we couldn't meet up with the payment for the months, we need to either increase the going forward. And this is what we are going to do since we couldn't meet up. We introduce introduction of referral bonus. Bonus. Retraining of understand the ideology of MMM, which is very, very important. Expanding the reach of MMM to suburban area with the help of guiders. Now, this will be the duties of. By doing the above, we should be able to increase our participation and our average 30%. The current number of participants 5,300 times 3 will now have 1,900, and with an average pH of $300, like I said, times 2.5, this will give us $750. Now, the total amount at hand will not be $700. This will give us $11,900,000. The expenses for retraining costs, because we talked about training costs will be at amount used in securing home, which will cost us about $1,000, and light refreshments. These meetings we use with a total of $5,500. Total amount using online and offline sensitization. Online and offline sensitization, we are looking at 2,500. So total GH, which is equals to pH times 1.3, the number I talked about before, which it will give us the 11,925,000 multiplied by 1.3. We are now looking at 502,500 after 30 days. Now this is after 1 month, after 30 days. So that will be our solution to tax 5, my mentor.
Okay.
Tax 6. Now the solution we came up with for tax 6 solution first. Why? This is the question we're asking ourselves now. Why is there a drop in new participants? Now, why is there a drop in new participants? What can be done
Okay, all this.
if nothing
Hello?
can be done? Yeah, I can hear
Please, can you hear me? Okay, good.
you. Yes, I can hear
Uh, Recap. Okay, hold on. First, there's something I want us to correct here. There's a place you said so a set amount is supposed to be used to for us, that's for MMM to pay up participant.
you. Yes.
Remember, we don't have a central account. We don't hold participants' money. MMM does not pay match made participants, members of our community. We match who has donation with who needs to receive donation. That's get help, provide
Yes.
help, get. So MMM does not pay anybody.
Yes.
We
Oh,
pay
sorry, sir.
ourselves. Okay. So
That's
we have to have this as a culture in ourselves so that we don't make mistakes. It's such
that's
mistakes that the government use against us, the media houses use against us. Okay, and it's such same mistake that we always say MMM is holding my 2016, MMM is holding my June July. Our June July 2016, all of them are in our various projects that we committed these finances to.
yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
please let's have that. Okay, and we have to stop here. Your team leader, remember, is supposed to submit your an email to my to my email address, and the email should
Yeah.
be a full documented paper, Google Doc or slide of this your proposal. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay. So,
And we don't have your email, sir.
okay.
Hello.
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 Yeah, mental.
Uh, Lidon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Lidon, can you hear me? My mentor.
The
Hello.
network is very bad.
But my mentor. Ouch. Lidon. Okay. I think he's back on.
Mentor, I'm part of the presenters, so I think Don is having a network issue.
Hello.
Mentor has left.
Mentor, I can hear you.
Mentor has left. The mentor is no more here. You can see more connected.
Who is that?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it's like the mentor had left. Let's go back.
Can we now? But
Hello.
just
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, mentor is back. Hello,
Hello. Yeah, I'm here.
mentor is back.
No.
You done? You done? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who's the mentor? Hello. Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm here.
Hello. Yeah.
Sir, the mentor. Oh.
Hello.
Mentor. Hello, mentor. The done.
Mentor is not here again.
Okay, so let's go to the chat room now, but just minimize it. Don't close your
No
hangout.
problem. Let's wait till they come back.
Let's just minimize. Maybe he will come back. But I've already presented up to the 6 to task
Yeah.
6.
Yes, sir. You've done a good job so far. I was trying to comment.
So you heard the corrections he made now.
Yes, I heard it. It was very fantastic.
So maybe we can still edit it. Edit it.
But it's not asking us to edit. I think he was just trying to tell us to take note of that.
Yes. Are you on the chat now? Are you on chat now?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. I'm here already.